Welcome class 4. Today we will start our new chapter, chapter number 2, The Little Fir Tree of Marigold book. Now first of all we will do the reading of this chapter and we will try to understand the chapter. So the name of the chapter is The Little Fir Tree. Now let's do reading. Shetty, the magician, was returning home. Magician means a person who is a performer of the tricks. It's called magician. And his name, it's not the name, it's a surname, Shetty. And he was one day returning home when all of a sudden it began to rain. Suddenly it started raining. It rained heavily and it was raining very heavily. Shetty looked around for shelter. Shelter means he wants a home to save himself from rain. So, as he was looking around for the shelter, he saw a pretty little fir tree. A little pretty fir tree. He ran towards it as fast as he could. He ran and he reached there. Soon the rain stopped. Shetty was happy that he did not get wet, and he was happy that he didn't get wet just because of the fir tree. Thank you, you have been kind to me, he said. Thank you to the little fir tree. I would like to reward you. Reward means prize. I want to give you some reward. I want to give you some prize. You save me from the rain. So you ask for your wishes and I will grant them, said the magician. I will grant them means I will allow. I will, whatever you will wish, it will fulfill. Now what had happened then? The sad fir tree had leaves like needles. The fir tree has leaves like needle and he was very sad for it. And he was sad because no bird ever made their nest on it. No bird made nest over on it. So it's sad. I wish I had green leaves like my other friends. His first wish was, I want leaves like green leaves like other my friends have. Means the other small trees have. Next morning its wish has granted. And what happened next morning? He was having a needle like leaves, and next morning what had happened? What happened? The tree was filled with green leaves. Soon a goat came along and ate all the green leaves. Oh dear, said the fir tree. I wish I had gold leaves, as goats do not eat gold leaves. Then he wished that I have gold leaves because green leaves was eaten by goat. Look at this picture. So he was again sad. Now there is no leaf. So he said, he wished that I wish I had gold leaves as goats do not eat gold leaves. When the little fir tree woke up the next morning, it was surprised to see gold leaves. How happy I am, it said. A man came along and stole the gold leaves. Suddenly what happened? A man came and stole the gold leaves. Again he was sad. I wish I had glass leaves instead. Well, I am very happy if I had glass leaves. Man do not steal glass leaves and goats do not eat the glass leaves. So he want glass leaves. The next day its glass leaves shone in the bright sun. And next morning what happened? The tree was filled with the glass leaves and the leaves were shone in the bright sun. How happy I am, it said. At night the wind blew. Woo! All the glass leaves broke. All the glass leaves broke just because of wind. Oh dear, said the fir tree. I like my old needle-like leaves best. For goats do not eat them. No man can steal them. The wind will do them no harm. So he wished that I was happy with my old needle-like leaves. The tree went to sleep. When it woke up the next morning, It had all its needles back again. Oh, I never was so happy, said the little fir tree. So what had happened? Next morning again he wished that he should have the needle leaves which he already had. So, and he said, I am very happy. So happy, said the little fir tree. So what is the moral of the story is? The moral of the story is we should happy as we are. We should not compare ourselves with others. Okay. Now let's come to some exercises. Reading is fun. Take the correct answer. The pretty little fir tree was happy with gold leaves. But what happened? A goat came along and ate them. All the leaves got wet in rain. A man stole them. Gold leaves. What had happened to the gold leaves? A man stole them. So take this. Okay. Next. The fir tree was sad. Why the fir tree was sad? Because it had yellow leaves? No. Because it had needle-like leaves? Because it was very short? Because it had needle-like leaves. So he was very sad because it had needle-like leaves. Next, the fir tree was not happy with the gold leaves. Why he was not happy with the gold leaves? Because the goats came and ate them up? No. A man stole them? The gold leaves broke. Which kind of leaves broke? Glass leaves. So he was unhappy with the gold leaf because a man stole them. Now next, this is word building. By changing the circle word to its opposite, rewrite these sentences. One has been done for you. For example, I carry a light bag to school every day. Only you have to change the words which are in circle, and you have to write down the opposite of these words in circle words. So what is the opposite of light? Heavy. Same sentence, but write the opposite of the light. So I carry a heavy bag to school every day. Next, Reena won the race. So what is the opposite of won? Lose. So Reena lose the race. I love eating vegetables. So what is the opposite of love? Hate. I hate eating vegetables. This glass of milk is full. So what is the opposite of full? Empty. So this glass of milk is empty. The old man is wise. So what is the opposite of wise? Fool. So the old man is fool. The old man is fool. Do this exercise in your book. Don't do it in your notebook, do it in your book. Now this exercise I have already done. Now give the opposite of the words below by adding un or in. Happy, unhappy. Polite, impolite. Seen, unseen. Proper, improper. Lucky, unlucky. Possible, impossible. Important, unimportant. Perfect, imperfect. Healthy, unhealthy. Safe, unsafe. Patient, impatient. Pure, impure. So do this exercise also in your book. Now this exercise, Rita loved her dog Shiro. Every day Shiro would go out of the house and came back himself. But one day he did not come home. Rita looked everywhere for him. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Shiro was lost. He was nowhere to be found. Rita was crying. When she reached home, she got into her bed. All of a sudden, something jumped on her. Can you guess who it was? Rita was very happy. Now this exercise you will do it yourself, children. Now give the opposite of the words in blue. So the words which are given in blue, you have to write down the opposites of the words given, the space given down. Loved, hated. Go out, come in. Come, go. Everywhere, nowhere. Down. What is the opposite of down? Up. Shiro was lost. Lost, found. Nowhere, everywhere. Crying, smiling, happy, sad. So like this, you will write down the opposites of the words given in blue and space given in your book, and this also you will do it in your book. Now come to the next exercise. See these words. Which of the following actions would make others happy or unhappy? There are so many words which these words or actions of are which make other happy or unhappy. For example, if I respect others, if we respect elders, so this action makes people happy or unhappy? Happy. Not saying thank you, so make people unhappy. Being polite, make people happy. Playing with friends, make people happy. Visiting a sick friend, make people happy. Not sharing, unhappy. Watching television all day, making your parents unhappy. Telling lies, making others unhappy. Being greedy, making people unhappy. Caring for pets, making people happy. Getting angry easily, making people unhappy. Being honest, making people unhappy. So these are the words which you have to write down under these two categories. First, action that make people happy, you will write here, and action that make people unhappy, you will write it here. One I will do for you. Action that make people happy. Respecting elders. Action make people happy. Respecting elders. Respecting elders. So this action makes people happy. And what action that make people unhappy? Not saying thank you. Not saying thank you. So these exercise you will do it in your notebook. So thank you children.